Greetings. We're looking at problem number 5. It says using standard form as a model. We're looking at online shopping. It says a media download store sells songs for $1 each and movies for $12 each. You have $60 to spend. Write and graph an equation that describes the items you can purchase. What are 3 combinations of numbers of songs and movies you can purchase? So the first thing we need to do is define our variables. So we know we can say, since we're graphing on a coordinate graph, it's probably the best thing to use x and y. So we can say x can be the number of songs purchased and y can be the number of movies purchased. And because we know that x is $1, we can say 1 times x represents our first one. And then for movies, they're $12, we can say 12 times y. And then we know that the max we can spend is $60. So 1x plus 12y equals 60. We don't have to usually put the x, the 1 there, so we can usually write x plus 12y equals 60. When we graph it, this is what we look at. As you can see, we can't use negative values, right? So this is only going to be here in quadrant 1. And also we can see that we can't have like half a song or half a movie. We can only download whole movies and whole songs. So they're going to be on actual points of the graph that you see there. So this graph is not continuous, it's discrete. They're just dots there. So if we look at that, we can pick 3 points from our graph. We can have 0 songs and 5 movies. There's that point there. We can have 24 songs and 3 movies. Here's our point there. And we can have 60 songs and 0 movies. Okay, so let's take a look at the got it and do it ourselves. It says in problem 5, suppose the store changes $15 for each movie instead. So what equation describes the number of songs and movies you can purchase? So if I use my whiteboard here, again we said that x represents our songs and y for our movies. And we still only have $60 and we still only have $1 for songs, but now we have $15 for movies and we can only spend $60. So let's graph it, and I'm going to use, instead of I'm going to use my free graphing calculator at www.desmos.com. And I'm going to say x plus 15y equals 60. And I am going to zoom out. So again, quadrant 1 is the only quadrant that I'm using. Zoom in just a little bit. And so here are some points. I can pick some points now from my graph. So let's pick. Here's 1 point, 32. So that means I can have 30 songs and 2 movies. I can choose 60 and 0. So that's 60. Remember, X stands for songs and Y movies, so 60 songs, 0 movies. And I can choose 0 and 4. Which stands for 0 songs and 4 movies. We can plug those values in and we see that they fit our equation also. Let's make sure we answered all parts of the question. It says, what domain and range are reasonable for the equation? Again, the domain and range, I'm going to only be in quadrant 1. So my domain would be from 0, the max value is 60, and my range would be from 0, my max value is 4. Okay, so let's write that down. Domain would be from 0 to 60. Oops. And down here I write my range would be from 0 to 4. I hope this helps.